We'll stand with feet hip-width apart and raise the arms up the sides skyward, and then drawing energy down, gathering right below the navel in the lower dantian, consenting to be breathed in, prayed in by the universe, the divine. Slowing down the breath. Our intention being one of effortlessness. Again, let's raise the arms skyward with the breath. Exhale, lowering the palms down, releasing any tension, letting it leave out through the feet down into earth. On your next in-breath, we'll raise the arms in front of us, clasping fingers, palms reaching skyward with the face. Exhale, arms come down the sides of the body. Again, breathing in, arms draw up, and then about forehead level, fingers raised skyward. Exhale, arms release, coming down. This moving meditation flows with the breath, and it's also energizing the meridians associated with stomach, with lung and heart, opening those energy pathways in order to release anxiety, to have greater equanimity, to release sorrow, and assist with courage. We'll now bring arms up the sides and then down the front body, drawing the energy down. Peaceful chi, letting any stress or tension release through the feet. Now bringing the arms up and pressing your left palm skyward, in breath, rotating as the opposite palm presses skyward, the other palm towards earth. On an in-breath, changing arms, hands pressing apart. Breathing in as they transition. When stomach and spleen are out of balance, we can be anxious, feel ungrounded, needy, and overthinking. So we're working with these energy pathways to stimulate any stagnant energy caused by this and stress, releasing it to get life force, energy, spirit flowing, bringing you back to homeostasis, granting you greater equanimity, ease, and feeling refreshed. Let's bring arms up now and then exhale, palms back to earth, bringing the energy down. We'll transition now, spreading the legs wide. To protect the knees, make sure that the toes are pointed diagonally and the knees align with the direction of the toes. Knees are bent, elbows bent, hands in gentle fists in front of the chest. And on an in-breath, we rise and extend your left arm straight out, the other arm bends at the elbow. And on in-breath, rising back up. Exhale, other side, drawing the bow and letting arrow fly is the name of this qigong practice. You're gazing through the pointer and middle fingers with a steadiness, activating the legs, nourishing liver meridian, which calms anger, frustration. And with the upper body, we're working with lung and heart meridians, helping increase a sense of equanimity, releasing sorrow, increasing courage, increasing joy, vitality. Feet come together, arms down. On an in-breath, raising the arms up the sides. Exhale, drawing the energy down, in and through your being. We transition now to our seated mindfulness practice. I invite you to sit in a dignified, comfortable position. Eyes closed or lower the gaze. If in a chair, the feet are connected to the ground, to earth, sense of rooting, stability. We'll bring collarbones up, shoulders back, heart vibrant. We'll draw the chin back slightly to help make the whole spine straight. And our intention for this labeling thoughts practice is not so much watching the content of our thoughts, definitely not judging our thoughts, but we're learning to be aware of awareness itself. I invite you to slow down the breath, or perhaps you're aware of how your breath has shifted, how it may have slowed from our qigong meditative practice. Check into the sensations of the breath. Observe the pace of the breath. Is the mind state calmer, more awake? Simply note, without judging it as good or bad, simply observe any shifts from before the practice started. And any sensation you may have. You can let your hands rest on your lap. Sometimes people feel a sense of being invigorated from the practice, and the heart center has connectivity with the hands, and sometimes we have that increased sensation, like an electrical feeling in the palms from the refreshment we have engaged in through these heart-centered qigong practices. But if not, no big deal. Simply observe, feel. Try less and feel more. Observing not so much the content, but awareness itself. When a thought arises, label it thinking. And then return your awareness to the space between the thoughts, between the breaths as your perch. Perhaps you notice yourself thinking about the things you have to do. You can label that planning, or simply return to the device of the phrase thinking. I invite you now to open the eyes if they are closed, continuing the practice without trying to control the thoughts. I invite you to pay attention to the space between the thoughts, between the breaths, to be aware of when you are hooked by a thought or in that rushing river of thinking, and then using labeling to get you back to the shore where you can watch the thoughts flow by. May you have peace.